Hi, welcome to Tone Up in 10. Today we're going to do a session working on all fours. So no other equipment needed, just find yourself a space so you can comfortably come onto all fours. Shoulders above your wrists, hips above your knees. We're going to start off just by mobilising through the spine. So think about lengthening through your neck. Head goes towards one wall, bottom stretches out towards the other wall. Now you take a nice deep breath in as you round through the spine and curl it up towards the ceiling. And a breath out as you sink down, lift the hips and lift the chest. Good, breathe in, tuck the hips under, round through the spine. And breathe out as you reach your hips back, lift up through the head. Good, a few more, take it a bit deeper this time, really tuck the chin under and spread your shoulder blades as you go up towards the top. Breath out, reach your hips back, arch through the low back, lift through the chest, feel that stretch through your abs. And go, tuck under, and breathe out, and lift. Good. Find your neutral position. So we want to find a nice flat back now so that we're not too sunk in the middle and we're not too arched. So we want to imagine that you're resting a tray of drinks across the tops of the shoulders and across the tops of your hips. We're going to work through hands and knees, just a simple small movement just to create some stability through our core. You're going to do a breath out, just going to lift the hand enough that you could float a piece of paper underneath your hand and place it back down again. Opposite hand, breathe out, lift the hand, place it back down. We're going to the leg, lift the knee and ankle, keep the hips steady, place it back down. Breath out, lift the knee and the ankle and press it back down. Keep going, hand and down, opposite hand and down. Lift the knee and ankle, knee and ankle. Right, 2 more rounds, hand, hand, good. You should feel those abdominals switching on. I want you to keep a focus on lengthening through the neck, keeping your shoulders above your wrists. There we go. Last one, knee and ankle, knee and ankle. Good. Take a moment to take the pressure off your hands, so sit back onto your heels. You can bring your hands all the way up if you need to. We're doing the session on all fours, but we're going to try not to stay on all fours for the whole 10 minutes. Okay, when you're ready, come back down onto your all fours again. So check you're in a nice neutral position. Make sure you've got space behind you because you're going to need to lengthen the leg out. So draw in nice and tight, draw those abdominals up towards your spine, and you're going to do a nice breath out and lengthen the leg back. Breathe in, draw it back. Now your choice, make it easy for yourself by keeping your foot in contact with the floor or your mat, or work a little bit harder by lifting the knee and ankle and stretching the leg back. Either way, I need you to keep your hips and pelvis facing down towards the mat the whole way through. Good. Breath out, lengthen. Breath in, come back. Good. Breath out, lengthen. Breath in, come back. Fantastic. Good. Knee and ankle lift if you're coming all the way off the mat. Imagine you've got that tray of drinks sitting across the tops of your hips. If your hips start to swing from side to side too much, or you lift your hip up and start to do that dog in a lamppost move, you're going to lose all those drinks from the top of your hips. Here we go, 1 more on each side. Breath out, lengthen. Breath in, back. Good, last one. Breath out, lengthen. Breath in, come back, sit back. Either come into your nice child pose stretch or come up and rotate your wrists if you feel you need to at this point here. Perfect, good. Right, so now we're going to bring the arms in as well. So it's opposite arm to opposite leg. So when you're ready, you're going to come back down into your all four position. We're going to still keep thinking about shoulders staying parallel to the mat, hips staying parallel to the mat. You're going to do a nice breath out, lengthen one leg, lengthen the opposite arm. You can come all the way up into this position, or you can keep your toes in contact with the mat. Breathe in, come back, opposite side. Breathe out, lengthen, reach. Breathe in, come back. Good. Breathe out, lengthen. Breathe in, come back. Now this time I want you to think about this imaginary line down through the center of your mat. You're going to imagine as well that your tummy button is holding a laser pen shining down at the mat. So this laser pen should be shining over that center line the whole way through. If you start to feel that your hips are shifting off to the side and that laser pen is going all over the shop, I need you to draw in a little bit tighter through those abdominals, and this time just keep your foot in contact with the mat. So if that pen's going all over the place, you're coming down to keeping your foot in contact with the mat. That will help you stay steady over that center line. If you're doing quite well and that laser pen is staying fixed on that center line, you can straighten the leg out. Here we go, 2 more on each side. Breath out, reach, breath in, come back. Good, breath out, reach, breath in, come back. 1 more on each side. Good. Perfect. Sit yourself down onto your heels, have that stretch, or come up and rotate your wrists, whatever you feel you need to do at the moment. Good. Let's hold that stretch for a couple more seconds. Just give your wrists a moment. Okay, we're going to come back onto all fours. Let's sort myself out. Okay. This time we're going to go for a little bit of a pulse. So easy version, we're just going to do the legs. So we're going to take leg back. You're going to do a little rotate for me so that the toes point out and the heel goes towards the center, but the hips are still facing down towards the mat. And you're going to lift from here. We're going to pulse. Squeeze and relax, only through your glutes. Okay, so the work is coming through here, not through the back of your thigh. Okay, so we're going to do 20 pulses on one side, 20 pulses on the other side. That's your easy version. Harder version, we're going to bring the arm in as well. So we're going to stretch the arm forwards. We've still got that rotation of the foot. We're going to do 20 pulses, shoulder and glutes. So we're going from here. Your choice what we're doing. Here we are, we're into our 20 now. Keep breathing. Think about that imaginary line in your laser pen again, so that you don't start getting lazy and sitting into that knee that's on the ground. Good. Hopefully you're counting. I think I'm pretty much at 20. There we go, come back down. And then when you're ready, we're going to stabilise ourselves, check neutral again. Opposite side, lengthen that leg out, do that rotate. Hips are still facing down towards the mat, squeeze to lift, opposite arm. Or you can just do the leg. Here we go for our 20, strong through your abs. Keep breathing. In for 5, out for 5. Good. When you've done your 20, place your hand down, knee down, come into your stretch. There we go, lengthen those arms forwards, sit onto your heels. What we're going to do now, keeping that weight off of your wrists, I want you to pin your bottom down in towards your heels and start to uncurl. Arms are doing nothing, but your hips are curling, pushing your sit bones down towards your heels, round through the spine, come up, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Chin to chest, roll down. So we're going to create that rounding through the back. Nose is going down in towards your tummy button, so you're scooping through the abdominals. Arms are starting to stretch out and lengthen along your floor, your mat. Reach out nice and long. Good, go again, tuck your hips down. You have to really work through your abs to pin your hips down. Feel those abs switching on, sliding the arms back as you unpeel and come up to sitting up tall. Good, chin to your chest, round through the back, create that slumping and start to let your hands reach forward and lengthen. Perfect. Good, go again. Pin those hips down. Work through your abs as you push your sit bones in towards your heels. Uncurl through the spine, sit up nice and tall. There we go, chin to chest. And slide forwards. Hold this stretch this time so you feel that length through your back. Good. Take both hands round to one side for that stretch through your back. And then take your hands round towards the other side. We've got one more strong exercise to do. And then we're done for today. So come back onto all fours. We're going to put our stretch and our strength work together. We're going to do opposite arm to opposite leg again. So you're stretching out long. You can keep your toes on the ground for this one. So you're going to create a fist with the straight out arm. Knee and elbow are going to come together at the same time. You're going to round up through your back and then lengthen and straighten. If you want to make it harder, you can keep that leg up straight so you can go the full length out. Good. Breathe in, round up through the spine. Breathe out, stretch it long. Keep thinking about that imaginary line and your laser pen. Breathing in, round up. Breathe out, stretch out. Last two. Reach as long as you can. There we go. Swap the hands down. Ooh. Reset yourself. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Reach. Elbow and knee together. Reach it out. Lengthen. Breathe in. Tuck under with the hips. So you're rounding through your spine. Then lengthen out. Breathe in, round through the spine. We're getting that movement and the strength at the same time. Tuck it in, reach it out. Good. Tuck it in and reach it out. You have got two more. Tuck in really round, reach out. Oh, last one. And reach it out, hands down. Knees down, doing a nice big arch of the spine, breathing in, breathing out, sink down, a bit more movement through the back there, good. Breathe in, tuck, good. Lovely. And sit yourself back down onto your heels, rotate out those wrists. There we go. Perfect. Well done. Thank you for joining me again today, and I'll see you again tomorrow.